are you doing? I told you not to come back to class until 21 days passed, and you did the 21-day challenge. Did you do it? Why are you back here? I told you not to come back and talk to me and stay out in the hall or the principal's office until you've done your homework. I know your type. Caleb, you're just like every other naughty boy. You do all this crap just to be mean, and you don't listen, and you try to get yourself kicked out, and then you're in the hall, and then you're like, now I'm lonely. Now I'm bored. Now I miss that vegan teacher. And then you're like, Miss Kadie, can I come back? And the next thing you know, you're opening the door and walking back into the classroom. Okay, fine. You can stay. But no. You're not going to the back. You sit in the front where I can keep an eye on you. Okay? I'm going to go over this presentation. I'm going to see what it's all about. First thing I don't like is look how long this thing is. You have a time limit. Only I'm allowed to go over the limit, not you. That's too long. Oh, Caleb. Let's see what's going to happen. Here, Caleb. I think that's how we spell your name, right? Caleb? Oompaville. That's a very interesting last name, Oompaville. Oompapa, that's how it goes. Oompaville. Oompaville. All right, here's Caleb. Caleb Oompaville. I don't know why I wrote your first name in caps. You know what? I'm gonna do that over again. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I'm gonna write it properly. Caleb. Oompapa, that's how it goes. Oompapa, everyone knows. Oompaville, Caleb. Caleb, Leb. What rhymes with Leb? Caleb. I can't think of anything. Okay, Oompaville. Well, let's see what you got for us. Oh, it's going to be long. Okay, everybody who's watching, all of you, don't forget to get your snack. You can have anything vegan during my class, all right? You're allowed to leave your hat on. That's no problem, as long as I can still see your eyes. It's okay to chew gum in class, no problem, as long as you don't spit it on anybody. You can eat some veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. You cannot eat any animal products, all right? Okay, Caleb, what are you going to eat? What's your snack going to be? Carrots and hummus? Perfect. You get a check mark right away. I'm very happy to hear that. All right. You know what? I'm going to give you another check mark because you came back to class. Even though you're not supposed to be here, I just can't keep mad at you. I don't know why. There's just something about you. It's hard to be mad at you. You know, you remind me of my sons, especially my one son, Andy. That guy could just crack me up. I could never give him a heck for anything. Anyway, but listen, you still have to do the 21-day challenge, all right? Because you've got to become vegan. You have to do it. None of these excuses. So I want you to sign up. Challenge 22. The link is below in the comments. All right? Let's see what you got for us here. Also, I hope you reviewed different kinds of articles. I have a feeling you haven't. All right? But look, for example, here, veganism is the single best way to reduce our environmental impact, the study finds. Okay, you need to read articles like this. This is in the Independent, okay, independent.co.uk. Things like that are very important for you to read. Anyways, let's see what you got for us in your presentation here. Everybody else, you can also start to write down your check marks and your X's. When you see Oompaville do something you like, give him a thumbs up. And you can also give him a little snort from our little friend here. Oh, that went through my face. Okay, I don't like that. There. Miss Kadie! Oompaville is back! Oh no! Oh no! Ugh. I know, he's the kind of student that just drives you nuts. Anyway, let's see what he's got for us. Maybe you were holding on to your own umbilical cord. I don't know.
I probably had my pecker in my hand.
Maybe you're holding on to your own little...
Oh! On the 26th of January, not a creature was stirring all through the house. Not a vegan, Not even a fat mouse. But there was one man who was still awake. His name was Oompaville, and he has that gorilla dumpy cake. A way he criticized with that vegan teacher in his sights. What the fuck am I watching right now? Little did he know she would soon reciprocate.
Caleb, are you still listening?
And begin the fight.
Would you like to be stabbed with an electric rod?
Hey guys, I just rhymed for an intro. It's very late at night. I shouldn't be up right now. You guys saw my first vegan teacher video. You probably saw my second vegan teacher video. Well, this is the third one, okay? And this one's baked. This one's baked because she responded to me. She made a video on me and it's 30 minutes long. All right, guys? She didn't like my presentation. This is surreal, man. This is surreal. She's crazy. She's really actually crazy. She's insane. She was nice. She's crazy. You'll see.
So you're saying?
What is...
Before we go on, I need you to read my shirt. It says, vegan from now on. That's my sweater. Vegan from now on. Okay, Caleb? Don't forget. From now on, after this video, you're going to start your journey. All right? I have faith in you. Out of all of the people who have been responding, you're the one who has at least 2 brain cells that can rub together. The rest of them, oof. Slim pickings out there, I tell you.
Is this
That
perverse
if I eat my
nonsense?
husband, I can save the planet?
Excellent. You get a nice check mark. That's a very good burp. There you go. Have one back.
Like which one? Like Jupiter?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Save a planet, eat a vegan. Somebody meant save a plant, eat a vegan, and I'm making a joke. Do you understand that? You seem to have a sense of humor.
What? Is she alluding to genocide right now?
What?
Her comment section is. I mean, think about, technically, less people equals less demand for food equals healthier planet. Although it's definitely not right to eat people. Ha ha.
Who wrote that? No, I'm not. No, you're getting an X. No, you're just twisting things now.
Wow. This seems like...
Oh, I forgot to give you an X also for your time. This presentation, I can already tell, is too long. Let's make our way through it. Together. You and me. Caleb.
A very insightful human we just read a comment from. Hey, I've got a good idea. We've got problems.
How do you do that with your face? Excellent. I like that. Somebody who's not willing to, change, mold a bit. It's good. And a thumbs up. Another check mark for you. Whoa. Caleb, look how well you're doing right now. Check this out. Caleb. Keep up the good work.
With food, why don't we just get rid of a lot of people? That'll make everything better. I wonder if anyone's ever tried that before. Not in America yet. But in other countries, this is kind of a hint as to what I've really been focusing on with the vegan. I know it's all been it's oversaturated, but trust me, this video is different. All right, this is insane. This ideology is bad. All right, not being a vegan, but this, whatever this is, genocide. Is she joking? I don't know. She's literally saying, eat a human, save a planet, and she's like, which planet?
No, you're completely lost, Caleb.
There's literally.
This went right over your head.
Alluding to a side effect of essentially genocide being a healthy.
No, I'm not, but I like the music.
For food. I don't understand how that's logic.
I hate hummus.
Okay, so that you really got lost there. You went out on some long tangent there. I already gave you the X for it, so let's just pretend that never happened, okay? Caleb, that's some good concentrating. For someone like you, that's really good. You're getting a check mark. You're really paying attention. You're looking closely. I like having you in the front row. You see? See how well you're doing? This is good.
I lied. I love it.
I don't suck on my finger because I'm an adult. I lied. Ew. Dude, don't suck on your finger, bro. Where has that thing been? It's got a lot of seasoning on it. Oh, man. Tastes like I stuffed that up the Pillsbury Doughboys.
What
No. Wait, I think some Pillsbury dough is vegan. So if you stuck your finger up the Pillsbury boy's ass and it's vegan, it's fine. But I'm not sure. But I have a feeling I haven't bought any. So that's your homework, okay? Check the ingredients. Get back to me. I want to know if the Pillsbury Doughboy is vegan. Is the dough vegan? So it has to have no eggs and no milk in it, right? Because we don't want to harm any chickens or any cows. I'm pretty sure it has no meat in it, so don't worry about that. Well, you can check anyway, all right?
Tastes like sugar, salt, spice, and a whole lot of nice.
Buy carrots, not drugs. Love animals, give hugs. Eat plants, not ants.
Get a veggie and move, get a fruit and brew.
I feel like getting right now and dancing.
Eat chickpeas, not chickens.
That's an ugly
Figs,
carrot. This is a terrible song. This is a terrible song. I had some sympathy for vegan teacher beforehand. Like I still, I don't hate her by any means. I feel like she probably likes me less than I like her, to be honest. She is potentially the most closed-minded human.
I don't even know what to do. You're taking me on this crazy journey. We're dancing 1 second. Next thing you know, we hate the song. Next thing you know, there's a different music. Where are we going with this? You know? I don't know what's happening. I can't keep up. We're talking about hate. Who hates who? Okay, I don't even know what to do. I'm just going to do nothing. I don't know if I should put a check mark. At one point, we were dancing. So I was going to give you another check mark. Next thing you know, it ended. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to leave. Your score is still like this. All right? Well, we'll see. Can we have a little more fun? Or can we just make some sense here?
Being, and if she had a position of power in the world, I'd be afraid to be under that rule of law. Would you guys? I would.
You should be.
He's kind of crazy. Look what she's doing with that carrot. She's doing with that thing.
Okay, you said I was crazy. That's not okay. Putting an X.
What she's dipping in.
I was walking with my dog Bella when suddenly she sees a German Shepherd. So she yells, "Run! The cops are here!"
That was hilarious.
That was a funny joke. You just don't have a good sense of humor. Giving you an X. My dog Bella loved that joke.
Yes, dance, Charlie. Is that Charlie D'Amelio?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Hey, look, an image to caption. Here's the image from the last one. All right, here's the best 3 images. Okay, I'm gonna eat all of them one by one.
Okay, I just have no idea what you just did. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what was on those papers, why the deer were there, where those papers came from. Yeah, it's a bit too confusing now. Okay, I can't really give you an X because, it may be that I missed something. I'm 56. And you're... Hey, by the way, how old are you? I'm curious. I can't tell. I'm not good at these things.
Please enjoy the rest of this video, and for the love of God, smash the like button. Life is getting hard.
Yeah, good idea. Don't forget to subscribe. Ooh, don't forget to subscribe. And you don't have to smash the like button. You can tap it if you want. But more important is to tap the bell so that you will be able to watch all of the different students in our class. Good. Thank you for pointing that out. That's good. Oh, let's give you a check mark for that, actually. Caleb, thank you. Reminding everybody that they should subscribe to my channel.
I'm here in Montreal.
She's Canadian. That makes sense. Just kidding, guys. I like to go low on Canadians and British people every chance I get, all right? I'm American. I can do that, It's one of the perks of being a,
You're American? Is that a check mark or an X?
an American. Here's her response to me, by the way.
Hey, you did that, not me.
way, guys.
Welcome to Oompaville, who asked for his oral presentations to be reviewed.
Right. I want you to send me an infographic, a video, something that will shake my foundations to their very core, change me, and I will become vegan.
He specifically called on that vegan teacher for a little bit of help. He indicated in his video that he would be willing to do a 7-day challenge, 7 days of trying to become vegan. Now, at first glance, okay, if you were going to do the 7-day and I invited you to do the 21-day, have you been doing the 7-day? I didn't hear anything in this video. I hope you say something at some point. Should I assume that you've started it, Caleb? I just have a sneaky, tiny little feeling that you haven't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I kind of know your type, but I don't want to be prejudging. I would think that's good, right?
Right, I would. And at first glance, I would think that you are, someone who has a potential to make a grand positive change in social media. What she just said, I mean, if that's the first video I ever saw of her, or if that's the only video I ever saw of her, maybe that carrot one too.
I think I am making a huge change. Thousands of people have become vegan because of me, which means thousands and thousands of animals are being saved. And when you become vegan and your whole audience starts to follow, just think. Just try to imagine how they're going to think about you after you die, Caleb. Just imagine what's going to be on your gravestone. As I'm speaking, I'm realizing I'm giving you so many sound bites. I don't know if you deserve them, but anyway, after you die, Caleb, try to imagine what they're going to write on your gravestone. It will be, he learned from that vegan teacher, and he became a good boy for the rest of his life. Then later on, he married a nice vegan mom, a nice vegan woman who became a mom. That's not coming out right. Let's erase that. I'm not editing. I don't edit my videos, so you're just stuck with me. Let me just say that again. After that, he married a nice vegan woman, and she made a great vegan mom because vegan women make great moms. And then he had all these vegan kids. And then when he was older, because he of course lived to be 100 because he was vegan and in such great shape, all of his grandkids became vegan as well. And they had a vegan dog, and the vegan dog had made their lives so much happier. That's the whole story of your life after you become vegan. Oh, and of course, don't forget, millions of your fans became vegan, and therefore all of their kids became vegan, and the domino effect of what you did. Caleb, you could be a hero.
Sorry, gotta settle down a little bit. I would be like, man.
Me too. I know, I just went off on a huge tangent. There's something about you that makes me go crazy. I'm not really paying attention here. I gotta really concentrate a little bit more on this thing. I should go back. I should probably go to the fridge and get a snack, some carrots and hummus too. No, I'll finish this.
Man, that seems like a nice lady. She's vegan, whatever. She doesn't like eating meat. Okay.
That's not true. It's not that I don't like eating meat. I love the taste of meat. I just don't want to hurt animals. That's what I don't want to do.
We're not so different.
So let's give him a check mark. A check mark means good and an X means bad.
I get a check
So
mark.
let's give him a check mark for an indication that he's
Right.
serious.
Right, I am.
Do you know why he gets a big X?
Oh.
Because he has failed to understand the important thing.
Oh.
Being vegan is not about food.
Oh.
It's not a diet.
Oh.
It's about animal liberation.
Oh.
I am an animal liberation activist.
Okay.
Myself and other true vegans care about the animals.
Right. So wait. It's about animal liberation? I didn't realize this was like a, like a fringe political party in like Western Asia. I didn't realize that. The ALA, the Animals Liberation, I didn't realize that's what this was. I mean, okay, let's see.
Now, another thing that he said in his presentation is that...
Okay, I like that too. She's really blowing me up. She said it was a presentation, dude. Actually, it was a 15-minute just expulsion of just deep energy and things that are wrong with me, broken pieces that I have to just shoot them out in order to not just shoot myself in the head. Just kidding, that was really dark. In order to
I sympathize with your little rants and how you go off on a tangent. Yeah, I know, I do that too. But we got to try to concentrate. All right?
I feel good. Oh, wow.
Vegans don't like me, and I
That's
don't
true.
give a whether they like me or not, because I am not here to impress so-called vegans.
Okay.
Those people who call themselves vegans, including Russell Brand, your supposed hero, are not real vegans.
You gotta go to your local McDonald's. You gotta get your guitar out, and you gotta go.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller, and I'm a Goodwill Ambassador for UNHCR. the
An
UN Refugee
ad!
Office. I've seen how refugees pay.
You see, I got all these ads asking me for money to help human rights causes because they know that I'm a vegan teacher and I get ads for that. What kind of ads do you get? You know, they're going to target the ads towards the kind of person that you are. And I guess they know that I give money to Amnesty International and these things. And so therefore they think, oh, maybe we can get some more money out of her. But, you know, there's only so much to go around.
I am vegan, and you are not, and I will kill you.
No, I won't.
And also my dog. Did you guys like my song?
No, I won't.
If you enjoyed that, you want me to make it a full song?
Yeah, okay.
All
Well,
they do is
change the lyrics a bit, but it has potential.
eat lots of vegetables.
Right.
Unless they
Like
are
Russell.
fighting for the animals.
Okay.
Just as much as they would fight for any other living creature
Right.
born in torture chambers where they are experiencing the Holocaust right now.
Okay, yeah. See, another thing that kind of where I get lost a little bit is, when you start comparing factory farming to the Holocaust, that's not that cool. You know, you're kind of delegitimizing something
No, I'm not.
in history that was pretty important, I feel like. But it's not a Holocaust. If
Well, it was a terrible event. Just like the animals are being treated terribly now.
there was a giant field of animals that we dropped a nuke on and it killed millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of them for no reason other than war.
Well, we kill animals for no reason. We kill them just for our taste pleasure, Caleb. There's no reason. If you have a store next door, buy tofu, lentils, chickpeas, pasta, beans, rice. Don't buy any dead animals, because if you keep buying them, they're going to keep killing them.
It would be a Holocaust. That is not a Holocaust. What you're
How's anybody going to learn if you can't say the word Holocaust? You've got to be able to say what you mean. This is ridiculous. So you lose a little bit of monetization. You know? How are the kids who are watching going to know what you're talking about?
saying. There's been real Holocausts, and they weren't good.
Come.
Whoa!
Now, if you give a shit about the animals,
I kind of do.
you will follow my advice.
I probably won't.
And why? X. Advice is this.
What is it? Tell me.
Do not do any kind of diet.
What?
You want to be vegan? You're interested in it? Then you decide right now that you will do it for the rest of your life. Because you have no right
Okay.
to steal the lives of others.
Okay.
To steal their eggs or their milk.
All right.
You need to get that into your head.
Okay, well, so I'm starting to think that this is way less friendly than I originally thought it was. Maybe some of the criticisms.
Oh, really? Well, then you don't know me very well. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. When you are killing animals, I'm serious. You need to stop.
Against that vegan teacher is accurate, guys, and she's not actually a nice old teacher lady who...
Ageism. X. What's old, Caleb? If I live to be 120 because I'm vegan and I'm healthy, and I'm 56, is that still old? I mean, to me, old is 100. Like, what's old? And why do you have to mention age? That's ageism, and that's not okay. All right? Don't do that.
just wants, everyone to be happy and to create a positive change. She wants to start an army, all right? And if you're not with her, then you're getting...
I have no idea what that was. That was so fast, I don't even know what that was. Some sort of worm. I don't know what you did. And I'm not going back.
Axed, bud, because if you're gone, you don't have to eat food. That's hooray for veganism.
For years, you have been taking things that don't belong to you.
Like mother's milk.
Stop being an asshole. No, your mother's milk belongs to you, but not the milk from another mother. Not your mother, not your milk.
Okay.
Just start being the good guy you were born to be, because you were born vegan. When you were
No.
first born and you plopped out of your mom's. They didn't. Why can't you say vagina? What's your problem? Stop blocking those things out. It's a normal part of a person's body. Didn't have a piece of meat in your hand.
No, dude, but minutes later I had a taste in my mouth. I'll tell you that much. But woo! Oh, this is weird. This is getting really weird.
It
I'm
is
sorry.
weird. Maybe you're holding on to your own umbilical cord. I don't know.
I probably had my pecker in my hand.
Maybe you're holding on to your own little.
Oh!
We're a lot more alike than you realize.
Is she taking the piss out of me right now, dude? This is incredible. You're obviously very funny and very smart.
Okay, check mark. Laughing at my jokes. Did you say smart? Check mark. I don't know if I'm that smart, but thank you anyway.
But this is truly not the way to go about it. Oh my god, like I want to listen, I want to learn, but God, this is almost embarrassing. Like it's not though. It's I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Cringy.
It's very strange. I envy you for having such cojones of hummus or whatever they're. I don't know, carrot balls.
If it's not your mother, it's not your milk.
Okay.
Stay away from any other milk. It's
That
not
makes
yours.
sense. I don't drink milk. I literally only drink oat milk.
Because
Yeah.
we think. Did you just tell how many people have seen this video? 470,000 people that you drink oat milk? Caleb. Check mark. Oh my God, I'm going to give you 3 for that. That is really great. Now, it would have been even better if you said you drink it for ethical reasons, right? Because this is really ethics class that we're in. So next time, make sure you tell them that the reason that you drink oat milk is because you don't want to hurt the mother cows. Okay? You don't want to pay people to enslave them, to pin them down and force their milk out of them when they don't want to give it. You don't want to pay people to rape them and to forcefully impregnate them. Okay, that's what they do. They jerk off the father, then they force it into the female. It's not okay. Sexual exploitation. You need to tell people that. That's the reason that you drink oat milk. Okay? Don't forget. What'd I say? What? Tell everyone that you drink oat milk and the reason for it. Good. I think it's okay to steal from them.
I've seen Lord of the Rings.
You have to get into
I
this
know how it works.
mindset
Are you
that you are
small?
not going to steal. That just went right over my head. Something to do with Lord of the Rings. I don't mind.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. You've been taught not to steal from the time. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you an X because you can't just be saying stuff like that. That makes no sense to me. Okay, when you're in my class, you gotta tell. You can't just keep mumbling things under your breath. It has to be clear. All right? You were a little boy, right, Caleb?
My name. How is she know my name? It's really weird. Oh my god, a shock of electricity just shot through my body when she said my name, and previously she mentioned how I had my tiny penis in my hand when I was born. This is getting really personal.
I'm going to assume that you're not going and shoplifting when
No,
nobody's
no.
looking and shoving candy bars and whatever. You said, no, you're not. Good boy, not shoplifting. Check mark. Down your jacket. I'm going to assume that you're a good guy. So if you know that stealing's wrong, you're not a good guy, but you don't do that. Wrong.
I do, yeah, I know.
Then why is it that you think it is okay to steal the lives of others?
Because I am a human being. And my muscles are big. It is a good question, okay? As a direct response to you, there's a lot of philosophy that I've read, okay? Greek philosophy and East Asian philosophy that essentially is like the basis would be life consumes life. And it's not necessarily as simple as greed. It's not singular, it's not personal. It's an overarching theme. And
Do you live near a grocery store? Does it have pasta in it and broccoli? Does it have tofu? Does it have vegan burgers like Beyond Meat? Excuses. Getting an X.
we're all a part of it. And
Breeding billions of animals into existence and then stamping a death date on them. It's not part of anything natural. It's completely unnatural and it's terrible for the environment. It's terrible for even our health and especially for the animals. Okay? Need to research that.
Even though you eat nuts and berries and fruits and vegetables and you nibble on
Don't you eat those things? I'm pretty sure you do.
carrots and you eat hummus and you're breathing, filter feeding the air, you're still killing a lot of stuff because those things have to be farmed. I've had a garden. If I grow a tomato,
Is this anecdotal evidence from somebody who's not a professional farmer? You're going to tell us, let me guess, you tried to grow something and it didn't work out. And that's the reason that you can't be vegan. Is that right? Oh, God. Okay, wait, let me listen first.
For every tomato I grow, I've got to kill at least 50 hornworms or the tomatoes, they get destroyed.
We're not asking you to grow your own food, okay? Caleb, we're asking the professionals to do it, and they can do it. We want to transform the farms that are there right now that are breeding these animals into existence. We want to phase out the animals that are there. We want to stop raping and creating more of them over time. And then we want to start to grow crops. Okay, they can be grown vertically. There's all kinds of scientific ways they can be grown. If we can get somebody to the moon and to Mars, if we can get a spaceship to Mars, I think we can figure out how to grow crops. Don't you? It's really not that hard. We just need the will and we need the finances. And right now, our governments are not giving money to subsidize the people who are trying to grow these plants. They're giving the money to the meat, dairy, and egg industries in such large quantities that if they didn't subsidize them, then you would see the prices go way up and people would not buy these burgers and fast food things because the real price of them is much higher than it seems because they're subsidized.
Are insects not animals? Are they not living? You kill a lot.
Yes, they are. We shouldn't hurt them. And remember, being vegan is about doing the least harm. Okay, Caleb? It's not about perfection. If I'm walking down the street, I might accidentally step on an ant. Yeah. And if I'm being attacked in a tent by a mosquito and there's no way to get that mosquito out, that mosquito's going down. Because in the end, like I said, it's about self-protection and we have as much right to protect our bodies. If a mosquito is trying to penetrate me, I can just smash that mosquito. Of course, I'm going to try to get the mosquito out. But if I can't, we're allowed in self-defense to hurt animals, but we don't do it unless we really have to. And Caleb, you don't have to hurt any animals. You can be vegan from now on. See that? Vegan from now on. From now on.
When you eat your berries, the amount of resources that it takes to grow and harvest crops is so beyond what you can even comprehend. The amount of fossil.
Oh, so now you're telling me that I can't comprehend something? You don't know what's going on in my head. Getting an X for that. And you're starting to tell me about the fossil fuels? What articles? What is your reference for all of this? Where are the quotes?
Fuels that are used that go into that. The people who harvest it.
Oof. X.
What they eat, what they use to fuel themselves while they're harvesting at that, you're responsible for that as well. I know cattle take a lot of water, whatever, it's like 1,000 gallons per pound of meat, something insane like that. The same studies can be done on plants. If everyone were to eat plants, we'd need a lot of land. Beef is incredibly effective. It's a backbone of a lot of states' economies in the United States.
What do you think the animals are eating? They're eating plants. We're growing the plants, Caleb, and then we're feeding them to the animals. It's not efficient. It's much more effective to not filter them through these animals. It's much more effective and efficient and better for the environment if we grow the plants directly and we leave these animals out of the equation.
States and around the world, like Argentina, for example. Do you have any respect for farmers at all?
Do I have respect for people whose job it is to murder innocent victims? What do you think?
I'm not a farmer personally. I know a lot of farmers, and I have a lot of respect for them, and I think they're...
You don't know what they do.
Potentially the most important...
Every farmer betrays their animals. Every farmer is part of forcing animals to be pregnant against their will. How is that okay with you? There's nothing okay about that. I know what you're thinking, though. Okay, Caleb? Some people are born into these industries, and in a way, yes, we should have some compassion for them. You know, if you're a kid and you're born and you're living on a farm and that's the family business and you're brought up and you're looking forward to taking it over and you've been brought up seeing these animals treated this way. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, the farm that I visited looked so nice, but you haven't watched Dominion yet, have you? You haven't seen Earthlings yet, so you don't really know what's going on, Caleb. You're looking at anecdotal evidence. That's not the way 99.9% of the people eat. Doesn't come from these places. Okay, do a little bit more research. I'll give you some references down below. Look down at the references and learn.
Class in America that is being phased out completely, which is really sad. And then there's people like you who are.
Why do you think it's sad that they're being phased out? If we can keep these people having jobs, but they start to grow crops, isn't that better? Nobody wants to see people unemployed and unable to feed their families. Okay? We just don't want them to hurt animals.
Like militantly fighting against them. Ironically enough, I don't believe you can feed yourself or your army of people that you have here, especially not if like stuff were to go wrong. You wouldn't be able to prevent people from taking what you have. That would be bad, and let's hope that doesn't happen.
I'm lost. We wouldn't be able to prevent people from taking what I have. I don't know where you've just gone.
So maybe we should continue to support farmers, eat bacon and pig and pork.
No. Eat bacon, X. Pig and pork? Oh boy. Caleb, let me show you something. Veganism, okay, this is the Independent. Veganism is the single best way to reduce our environmental impact, the study finds. Avoiding meat and dairy could reduce your carbon footprint from food by nearly 3/4. 3/4. Just picture that. That's reducing your carbon footprint by a lot, Caleb, a lot. Eating a vegan diet could be the single biggest way to reduce your environmental impact on Earth, a new study suggests. Research at the University of Oxford found that cutting meat and dairy products from your diet could reduce an individual's carbon footprint from food by up to 73%. If everyone stopped eating these foods, they found that global farmland use could be reduced by 75%, an area equivalent to the size of the US. China, Australia, and the EU combined. Listen to that. I know you have trouble concentrating, Caleb, but listen. Okay? Think of how much farmland that is. Not only would this result in a significant drop in greenhouse gas emissions, it would also free up wild land lost due to agriculture. Okay? Because of agriculture, because we take away the natural habitat of so many animals to create crops that we feed to the cattle, we will therefore have more space. Okay, I am not making this up. This is the Independent. This is very well documented research. Okay, it would free up wild land lost to agriculture, one of the primary causes for mass wildlife extinction. Okay, we don't want animals to become extinct. We need more animals in the wild. And we need to have a much healthier balance than we do right now. Our ecosystem is all messed up because of factory farming. The new study published in the Journal of Science is one of the most comprehensive analyses due to date, looking into the detrimental effects farming can have on the environment and included data on nearly 40,000 farms in 119 countries. So they looked at 40,000 farms, not just one or two like you did. Okay, Caleb? You got to actually do the research. You can't just look at what's next to you and make a decision based on that. The findings reveal that meat and dairy production is responsible for 60% of agriculture's greenhouse gas emissions, while the products themselves providing just 18% of calories and 37% of protein levels around the world. The products themselves are providing that. So it's really not much. Researchers examined a total of 40 agricultural products in the study, covering 90% of all food that is eaten. They looked at how each of these impacted the environment by analyzing climate change emissions, water pollution, and air pollution. Lead author Joseph Poor said, "A vegan diet is probably the single best way to reduce your impact on planet Earth." Let's read that one more time, okay, Caleb? Read it with me. A vegan diet is probably the single best way to reduce your impact on planet Earth. Not just greenhouse gases, but global acidification, eutrophication, land use, and water use. Oof, that's a hard one to pronounce. All right, let's keep going. It is far bigger than cutting down on your flights or buying an electric car, he explained, which would only reduce greenhouse gas emissions. I need water. Okay, so what they're saying is it's nice if you want to get an electric car, and it's nice if you want to fly in a plane less, but the most important thing is to avoid eating these products that come from animals. Avoiding consumption of animal products delivers far better environmental benefits than trying to purchase sustainable meat and dairy. Okay, so even though you might think it's sustainable, it's local, and all of this family farm stuff, the reality is the animals are suffering, and it's still not as good as you becoming vegan. The research also looked into different techniques used to produce the same foods and found vast distinctions in terms of environmental impacts. Okay, you go ahead and read this by yourself. There's more. I'll just read a little bit more. For example, beef cattle reared on natural pastures used 50 times less land than those raised on deforested land. The latter can lead up to, The latter can lead up to 12 times more greenhouse gas emissions by comparison. That seems like an error there in writing. So the takeaway from this, Caleb, is really that you just go back and have a look at it on your own. I'm going to give you some other resources that are a little bit more clear. Veganism is the single best way to reduce our environmental impact. That's what the study finds. All right? So, just be vegan.
Pork and steal from animals because it tastes really good.
That's not a reason. X. Your taste buds are not as valuable as someone's life.
Make any sense? I don't know.
Speciesism is the first form of racism.
Oh.
Teach little children that it's okay to hurt animals.
Right.
It's only a gradual stepping stone to teach them to hurt all other living beings as well to different degrees.
Yeah.
Depending on where you live.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not okay.
That's true. Okay, that's true.
And it starts with you.
You just agreed with me? Check mark.
Me? It's all up to me? Holy shit, that's a lot of pressure.
Right now it's up to you and every single person that's watching.
I want to DoorDash some Burger King right now. I'm stressed.
What? X? Not even funny. Okay, you want to get some burgers? Beyond Meat. Okay, or lentil burgers. Come on, Caleb.
You're going to take a piece of steak like you seem to think you need. You don't need it.
I know I don't need it.
Oh, yay! Check mark for Oompaville. Caleb. 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 Caleb, how are you enjoying class so far? Are you paying attention still? Where are you? Here? Up here? Where's your head? Here? Oh! That's always weird when that happens. Don't mind me. I'm 56 and find this stuff really cool. Oh! Let's see. Can I go over here and... No, I can't do anything to you.
Plenty of athletes who never eat any meat.
Right.
And they're fine.
I'm not an athlete.
They're not smarter or better than you.
Right.
Doesn't matter. The point is that they can be at the top level of their performance eating only animals, and therefore you sitting in this chair and standing up once in a while and acting a bit... How will I put this nicely? Energetic. Okay? You can be vegan with your lifestyle because they can be vegan with theirs. Okay? Okay. Well, I don't know because I can't tell if you're a nice guy or not. But there's something about you that's okay. There's something about you that's at least curious. Oh, no! Oh, God, not this guy. Oh, Christ almighty. Why do they give me commercials of him? Hate that guy. He murders animals for a living.
Is she coming on to me right now?
Naughty boy.
I'm just kidding. I appreciate that, the vegan teacher. And I feel the same way about you. Okay? I'm gonna be honest, guys. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just a naive idiot, because it seems like the whole internet generally doesn't like you very much. I feel, guilt for feeding into it. But it's
Ah, good. Check mark. See? You have a conscience. Caleb's a good boy. I have faith in you. Where are you? Let's go close. I have faith in you. You can do it. You can be vegan from now on.
it's so crazy. And it makes me, the first instinct is to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then I'm like, interesting. Like, what is going on here? Your fundamental beliefs are so different from mine and ours. What I believe.
It's just because you're not used to it, Caleb. I used to be like you too until I learned. I totally get it. I understand where you're coming from. I really do.
It resonates more so with the people that are around me, even though I'm not like an opinion channel, really. I haven't been up until this point. But it seems like the general opinion is more so in line with mine than yours, obviously.
They just don't know yet. They haven't been educated. That's why I'm here. Okay? So I'm here. I have 1.7 million followers on TikTok, and I don't make one single penny. I am here because I care about the animals, and I want you to care too.
Standard American diet.
Hamburger.
But I still see something.
X, you're not allowed to show those during oral presentations, okay?
In you as well. Like that first video we saw. Is that real? I don't know.
I think you have the ability to stay popular on your channel if you're vegan.
Ooh.
I don't give a about the other vegans who say that they don't like me. I am here representing the trillions of other animals. They're behind me, they're in front of me, they're beside me, they're everywhere on the globe. I am the center of their universe. I am their representative.
Okay. All right, this is getting a little crazy.
Well, it's true. Who else is speaking up for them? I mean, think about it, Caleb. Think about all of the other oppressed people. Think of the different groups right now that want rights. They have people that can speak to the media. They can take a microphone and they can talk and they can write letters to their members of parliament and they can have YouTube channels. The animals have no ability to do that. So who can speak for them, Caleb? You and me. We need to speak for the animals. I mean, just think about how lucky you are to be born in the body that you have. Oh God, I'm giving you so much material to work with. Okay, just picture that you were born in the body of an innocent pig who didn't want to die. Okay, now I'm asking you to not make fun of this. Okay, but seriously, you would want somebody like me to stand up for your rights, right? So that's why we should work together. I want you to be the first YouTuber that goes vegan. I want you to be that guy. Because you have more than 2 brain cells rubbing together. I know it. I know it. I just know it. And you know what? You would just change the world so much. It would really, really help. I would really appreciate it on behalf of the animals. I'm telling you right now. There are billions of them out there cheering for you. You just can't see them, Caleb. But they need your help.
Be honest. She seems like she's. Oh my God. I don't even. There's 30 minutes of this. Oh, I don't want to watch
Any
this.
grown men think it's okay to tell their viewers that this is okay. You have a responsibility to your audience.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Would you like to be stabbed with an electric prod?
Yeah, I have before. It's really not that bad.
Don't joke about it.
Ooh.
It wasn't enough electricity in there if you're saying that. These electric prods kill them. Do you know where fur comes from? Do you know how they kill the animals for fur? Electric anal electrocution right up the bum. Can you imagine that? It's terrible what we do to animals. Caleb, it's just not okay. Okay, don't wear fur. Don't wear wool. I know it sounds crazy, but go and look into it after, okay? Just one thing at a time. If you want to know, you can also Google the wool industry in 1 minute. I know you don't like to watch long things, okay? Or the dairy industry in 1 minute. They have these quick, short videos, and you'll understand why. Even leather, all of it. A bit at a time. The first thing I want you to do is to go and watch Dominion. It's watchdominion.com, all in a row. And I want you to sign up for the 21-day challenge. Try to actually do it, okay, Caleb? Just get yourself psyched for it and just plan that you're going to sign up. They have personal mentors, and they're going to give you recipes. They're going to help you if you have any questions. They'll, like, you're like, help, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to buy. They're like, oh, no problem. Here's a list. They make it really easy for you, okay?
I already did, sorry.
Caleb, are you still listening?
I am.
Are you paying attention?
I am.
Okay, I'm going to give you... Ooh, good. Check mark, check mark. He's listening. You a check mark.
Thank you.
But you get an X for your presentations. I give you 2, by the way, for both of your presentations because you said some pretty mean things there.
I'm sorry.
And I want you to... You said you're sorry. Check mark. Retract them.
Anything mean that I've said, I retract.
Check mark.
Honestly, I really do. I don't want to be mean to you. Like, it's
Check mark.
really weird. I feel like she's like my friend, but we are...
Check mark. Although, you know, we can't really be friends because I'm your teacher, but we can be civilized, okay?
We're so fundamentally different, and I feel like we probably will end up fist fighting. That'd be...
No. X. Don't talk about violence. We're not going to fist fight, and we're not that fundamentally different. No, I don't believe that. So I'm putting you next there. Get that out of your head. Okay?
One hummus-covered, carrot-involved scrap. I tell you what.
Lastly, you asked for a resource. Here's something called Challenge 22. Challenge22.com. Challenge22.com. Write it down. Come back and do a video, but only if you've decided to become vegan. Otherwise, I don't want to hear from you. You're not welcome in my class. If you're just here to joke around, you're kicked out.
You heard it here first, guys. I've been expelled. My final thoughts.
You were, and you came back, and I let you back in because I know your type. You're naughty, get kicked out, and then you kind of really do want to come back. So it's been fun, actually, seeing you here in the front row. It's going well. What? What happened? Oh, not an ad again.
Simple and beautiful design.
Ooh, vegetables.
I gained respect for that vegan teacher in this video. I'm
Check mark.
going to be honest with you guys. I gained some respect. This is the amount of time she took to actually take my joking bastard ass and try to teach me to learn whether or not she's just trying to get views. I don't know. That's not a
No, I really, really want you to be vegan. Sincerely.
me to decide. Regardless, she still sat down and made something to try to better the world.
Because you're a good boy and you can change. You're not like all these other YouTubers that aren't thinking.
In her eyes, and I have respect for that, okay? You're obviously going to be mad, and I'm probably going to be expelled, and I'm probably not going to be welcome back. But I will say thank you for being kind to me.
You said thank you. Caleb, this is good. You're getting lots of check marks.
At least in some spots, okay? And I appreciate that you made this 30-minute video response presentation to my presentation.
Another check mark. You're much nicer than any of the other YouTubers. You are. I really appreciate that, Caleb. I'm going to start crying. Do you have a Kleenex? Very touching.
Hopefully, you at least got a chuckle out of what I had to say.
A bit of a chuckle. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm about entertaining people. That's what I do. You're about changing the world and...
No, you're going to be also about changing the world a little bit at a time. Okay? Everybody can be about that.
You know, being the Joseph Kony of vegans, but instead of having an army of child soldiers, you have an army of just animals, I guess. Hopefully we can agree to disagree on some things. I know it's morally impossible for you to do that, I think. Which is unfortunate because you seem like an interesting, nice, curious person. That's where I'll leave it at this video, guys. Watch another video.
Check mark. Interesting, nice, and curious. 3 check marks.
If you're interested, if you want more entertainment.
And I'll say the same thing to you, actually. I find you to be interesting, and I think you're curious. And,
Let me know if you thought this was entertaining in any way. I thought this was epic. I loved your response. It was hilarious, and
I liked your presentation. It was good.
Very informational. I actually learned some stuff pretty cool.
And you learned something. Check mark.
I've linked it down below if you guys want to watch it. I'm not a vegan now, and
Should we end this now? I have a bad feeling that a butt is coming. Uh-oh. You're not a vegan now. That part we know. Oh, Caleb, I'm afraid to press the button. I don't want you to fail the assignment.
will not become a vegan. I already eat relatively healthily compared.
It's not about food, Caleb. Ugh, I gotta give you an X. It's not about you eating healthy. It's about the animals. It's an ethical stance. Veganism about the animals. Veganism is about doing the least harm. Understand? It's not about you.
Compared to the average person, well, extremely healthily compared to the average person.
It's not about health. No, it happens to be healthy if you eat whole foods. And I'm super healthy. I eat wonderfully. I very rarely put oil on things, and I eat as much healthy whole foods, like just straight out, nothing added, nothing taken away. So that's what I want you to do. But at least stop by hurting them. Okay, go get some Beyond Burgers and find some good recipes online. And go to Challenge 22.
I think that this will help me be more so, okay?
Help you to be more what? What was the word?
At the very least, which is good. Net positive.
I didn't hear what you said. I can't go back on this thing, Caleb. I don't know how to. I try. It doesn't work to press the button back. Oh, crap. I want to hear your word, though. Let me see.
Average person, well, extremely healthily compared to the average person. I think that this will help me be more so, okay?
More what? Sick? What? I don't know what you said.
At the very least, which is good. Net positive for you. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching.
Okay. All right. Da 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 da. Look at that. Let's count. All right. Okay. We're gonna count the X's first. Just trust me. Okay. I'm not gonna. I can't do it backwards. Okay. Let me pick. Wow. Can you see? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Caitlin! You're the best student so far. Caleb. That's amazing. You're the first student so far to ever pass their oral presentation out of all of the YouTubers. Yeah. I am so proud of you right now. I'm going to give you a big kiss. But I'm going to do it with our friend here. Ready? Where are you? We love Caleb. We love Caleb. Caleb is a good student. Caleb is great. Let's give you a kiss. Oh, let's see. Hold on. There. All right? See, the animals are so happy, Caleb. Okay? Be nice to the animals. Thank you for your presentation. Don't forget to go to that site. Go down below and click on the link. Okay, just have a look. Just at least have a look. Look, Caleb, I know, okay? I get it. It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. It has to hit your head, has to hit your heart. I think you've got a couple of clicks in there. You can become vegan. Set a date for yourself. Like, make it something that's actually doable. Like, what are we right now? February? Okay, let's give you 100 days. Can we do that? 100 days. That means you're going to do the 21-day challenge, okay? But you don't even have to sign up yet. You can sign up and plan to take it, but first I want you to do a lot of research. You got to get it in your head. 100 clicks. Can you do that? Try, right? Thank you so much, Caleb. I really do appreciate you being a good boy. And you can come back to class, okay? Anytime. And you know what? I have such faith in you that you can even have free washroom privileges. Do you know what that means? Means anytime you want to go to the washroom, you don't even have to raise your hand to ask. You just raise your 2 hands like this, and you just look at me, and I'll just go, you can go. We don't even talk. Okay? That's how much I trust you now. Okay? So I will see you later, Caleb. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe to my channel too, so we can get more vegans. All right? We're gonna change the world and save so many animals. Thanks. Bye for now.